And we'd like to welcome you here to the Todoroki Arena as we have game number 1 between the Kawasaki Brave Thunders and Utsunomiya Brex. There you have the Final Four, the quarterfinals of the B.LEAGUE Championship for 2021-2022. Anthony Starr with the call. We're glad you're joining us as we take a look at the road from these two teams as they made it here. Brave Thunders winning that first game 97-71, and in game number 2 winning it quite handily once again 85-70. They weren't really challenged in the quarterfinals because the team they were up against, the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, were really hard pressed to come up with a good performance because they started out game number 1 without 2 of their imports. Cody Clark and Ovi Soko were out with injuries. And then in the third period, Scott Etherton, the remaining international import, got injured, so he was not available at all for the second game. And here we have a much closer matchup. If you see here, Utsunomiya defeating the defending champion CHIBA Jets in 2 straight games. Game number 1, they won 81-70, and in the second game, they won 77-70. CHIBA, unfortunately, for their fans, are out. Actually, they've been on and off here this season. The usual gunners. Kai Taves knocking that one down. Hits another 3 here. It's going to be an interesting tale of 2 coaches. For Kawasaki, Genji Sato, very young, 42 years old, up against Utsunomiya Brex's Ryuzo Anzai, former Brex player who is also a youngster, 40 years old. These are the new young minds of Japanese basketball, and they're going to be going head-to-head here this afternoon. When we take a look at the Kawasaki Brave Thunders and their record during the regular season, they had 42 victories against 13 losses. Utsunomiya Brex had 40 wins against 16 setbacks. And so with a better record, the Kawasaki Brave Thunders will host this best-of-3 series. You saw a while ago there, Yuta Tabuse, that's him, the veteran, as he tries to lead his squad to another title here. Yuta Tabuse, of course, is the most fancied Japanese basketball player. Played in the NBA. But that gentleman there, Yuma Fuji, is probably saying, it's my time now. As we take a look at the lineup here of the visiting squad, Utsunomiya Brex. So no Brandon Jawato. Jawato was their Asia Kota import, and he is now playing for Indonesia in the current SEA Games that's being held in Hanoi. There's Coach Ryuzo Anzai, and there is Coach Kenji Sato. So the starters here for Utsunomiya Brex, they're going to start out with their main man, Makoto Hiejima. Number 6, number 9, Yusuke Endo. Number 18, that's Seiji Ikaruga. Number 40, Josh Scott. And number 42, Isaac Fotu. That has been the usual starting lineup of Utsunomiya Brex and Coach Ryuzo Anzai. And now we've got all the fanfare for the home squad here at Todoroki Arena. Get ready for the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. And there's the king, the final guy that they introduce here at the Todoroki Arena. As we take a look at the starting five, they're starting out with Yuma Fuji, number 0. The king, number 22, Nick Fazekas. The man in the middle, Matt Janning in the starting lineup once again here. Together with, that is number 27, Naoya Kumagai. And then finally number 35, Jordan Heath. The exact same starting five that Coach Kenji Sato used in game number 1. But he tweaked that in game number 2. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But right now, everything is focused on this particular game number 1. Our 3 officials handling proceedings here. We got referee Okawara, referee Hirahara, and referee Ono. Game number 1 is just about ready to get underway. This is a best of 3 as we take a look at the starters once again. The visiting squad, Utsunomiya Breck, starting out with Hiejima, Endo, Ikaruga, Scott, and Fotu. For the Brave Thunders, they've got Fuji, Fazekas, Janning, Kumagai, and Heath. All important game number 1 in a best of 3 series. Historically, when you take a look at it, 80% of the time, the Game 1 winners go on to win the series. The series is actually a sprint, really more than anything else. You saw Chase Feeler on the bench. He'll be checking in a bit. You will see heavy minutes. There is longtime national team member Makoto Hiejima. We're ready to go. And game number 1 is upon us. First possession to the boys in white. Playing point, Ikaruga. He'll get it off to Hiejima, who's going to be a marked man here today, that's for sure. Open 3, yes! Nice way to start things off here. Ikaruga draining that one. It's 3-0 for Brex. The king. Kind of makes you wonder if they're really in the best of forms. Feeler's going to be fouled. Makoto Hiejima says that was all ball, but the referees say otherwise. He's looking up at the big screen just to see if he really hacked him. He might not be able to see it properly from this angle. We're going to need another angle for that one. But first personal foul here going to be picked up. Janning converts the second. And they're on the board. Makoto Hijima's got to make sure he doesn't get into foul trouble. He's a main cog here for Coach Ryuzo Anzai. He's going to see heavy minutes. That was tipped. Good double team there. But you can see the strategy of the Brave Thunders. They're not going to let Makoto Hiejima control the pace. Using that pick from Fotu. What's up a 3? Will come up short. Fuji to Janning. Janning will bring it down. The king likes to create for his squad. But he's up against a real tough defender in Josh Scott today. Fuji looks for space. Will come closer. Tries to kiss it off the glass and does. And we're tied at 3. They're going to look for... there's a nice steal! Matt Janning in the open court. Stops, pops. A little bit too strong. Josh Scott picks up that board. Over now. Ikaruga and Endo have done so well in the backcourt. Endo kicks it out. Hiyajima back rims that one. Fuji will be fouled. You can see the pace here isn't as quick as we're used to seeing it in the regular season. The teams being so methodical. They're valuing every possession. Fuji using that pick. Will hold on to it. Gets blocked from the back. Good defense there from Ikaruga. Fuji thought he got away. Well, he forgot the fact that Ikaruga is 6'1" and he's got hops. Try and look inside. Yes, they do. They get a quick basket there from Kumagai. And it's a 2-point lead enjoyed by Kawasaki at 5-3. Isaac Fotu likes to operate in the inside. Sets those picks, gets it, and that's his game. He's going to miss though. Janning will bring it up. Janning, a tremendous gunner from the outside. Jordan Heath puts up a 3 and hits. More of an inside player. Heath shows us his 3-point prowess. It's a 5-point lead for Kawasaki, and Utsunomiya Breck says, let's talk things over. Welcome back to the Todoroki Arena. Anthony Stive with the call. We've got game number 1 between the Kawasaki Brave Thunders and Utsunomiya Bricks. This is the semifinals of the championship of the B.LEAGUE 2021-2022 season. And you can see Hiyajima is a marked man. They're not going to give him any space whatsoever. Slight nudge there. Kumagai is going to pick up his first personal foul. Not happy with the call. And Makoto Hiyajima is going to be given 2 shots. Chance now for Makoto to get on the board. They want to get him involved early. He's 0 for 2 from the field. Makes that first free throw. That'll be a good matchup. Kumagai up against Makoto. Makoto is going to miss. He has not really settled down yet here. Yuma Fuji on the outside up against Endo. Gets away, puts up a 3, will come up short. Heath with the long board. Janning. Inside. Will miss. Last line of defense there. Josh Scott is a shot blocker. Endo hits. Well, he's got it in his arsenal. So does Ikaruga. So that backcourt, really deadly. Next first shot will miss. He's trying to keep it alive. Can't do it. Good boxing out tactics shown there by Utsunomiya. Fotu. Couple of moves, finds Scott. That's going to be a 3-second violation. That's a good call. Futu was trying to put it up. Found no space. Watch it here. He found his teammate, but at the same time, there was a 3-man double team there. 3-man defense in the face of Josh Scott. He had no space to put that up once again. Turnover there for Brex. Johnny will fall short. They hand it down. Scott will get denied there by Heath. Still a 1-point lead enjoyed by Kawasaki. Here comes Yuma Fuji. Finds the king now. And they'll settle things down. Oh, foul's going to be called there on Isaac Fotu. He's not going to like that. Forcing the body contact there, clearly. What's Yuma Fuji? That's a veteran move. Watch it here. He saw Fotu wasn't set, just bumped into him. Isaac will pick up his very first foul. 1-point lead for Kawasaki. Now up by 2. First entry of number 13, Satoru Maeda. Ikaruga will bring it up this time. Ikaruga and Endo are interchangeable. Fotu to Endo. Trying to look for Fotu. And that play was read, and read well. The king with the handoff. Open 3, not going to work that time. Yuma Fuji's had a couple of opportunities to be able to knock down some threes. Nice swing. Now Scott. Another cross-court pass. Looking for Hiyajima. Shot clock's down to 3. Fotu with an answered prayer. He threw that towards the basket. And he got the result he was looking for. Cuts the lead down to 1. Fuji. Well, that pass was in between players. Heath was saying, I can't get a pass behind me. Kumagai was set up in the 3-point spot as Kai Taves will check in his first entry. Also the first entry of Takumi Hasegawa. Another entrant in Shusei Kitagawa for the boys in white. Just a 1-point lead enjoyed by the Brave Thunders. And the fans at Todoroki Arena asking for defense. Dave's had a very good series in the quarters. Can he continue his hot shooting? Puts one up there. Will come up short. Hasegawa tries to push it forward. That's a good pass. Jordan Heath there with a tremendous advantage over Endo. Endo had nothing to do, nothing he could do but foul as Chase Feeler will check in for the first time. Isaac Fotu will take his seat. Just 1 point separating these two squads as we find Utsunomiya already in the penalty here with 4 minutes remaining. The king with a fall away, yes! Well, Nick is going to pick his spots as he always does. Can't be as explosive as he used to be. That 3 is going to drop. Instant contribution for Kitagawa. And we're tied at 12. Our second deadlock. And there's a steal. Trying to operate on the outside. This is a new look offense. Chase Feeler can hit it from there. Puts it up and does. And it's now a 3-point lead for Utsunomiya Brex. And a quick timeout will be called by Kawasaki as we have the momentum switching over to the visiting squad. Three minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. And now suddenly we find Utsunomiya Brex up by 3. Good timeout called by Coach Kenji Sato just to break the momentum. Janning puts up a 3, hits. We're tied once again, this time at 15. He's got 4 points off that split free throw and then that 3 shot there. Feeler will attack, sets up Kai. Kai's gonna come up short, tries to tap it. Nobody home there. Hirohide Araya will be in, replacing Yusuke Endo. Isaac Fotu is back in action and Josh Scott will take his first breather. It's going to be this tight, and that's a nice incursion. Nothing happening though there for Ryusei Shinuyama. Open 3, Araya, no. Isaac Fotu's there though. I'm surprised that they had Shinuyama checking in a little bit late. He usually comes in at the 4-minute mark. Open 3! And just like that, Feeler's got 2 threes in the ball game. For a total of 6 points. Back to a 3-point lead for Utsunomiya. The King, ill-advised pass. More than a few times offensively, they have not been in sync. Talking about the home squad, Kawasaki. Here's Feeler. We'll give it up. That's going to be a 4 shot there, but that might be 3 free throws off that foul there from Shinuyama. First personal foul on Shinuyama. Let's double check if they're going to give him a 3 or 2. Where did he take off? Well, it looked like he took off from 3 there. And our referees, I think, will just double check just to make sure. We're going to give him 3. And very quickly, Shuhei Kitagawa with 4 points. Could be a total of 6 here after these next 2 free throws. Shinuyama also a regular fixture for the national squad of Japan. It's now a 6-point lead enjoyed by Brex at 21-15. Janning up against Araya. They send a double. Step back, Kumagai, a little bit too strong. Jordan Heath with offensive rebound. Real quick are both these squads. not giving anything up. They're able to recover on defense. 11 seconds on the shot clock here. Foul will be called. That's not a good foul for Utsunomiya, because they're in the penalty. 2 free throws coming up now for the Brave Thunders. As Johnny heads to the line. Araya is going to pick up his first personal foul. Araya continues to talk and work on the defensive assignments as Johnny makes both. Cuts the lead down to 4. Kai bring it down up against Ryoshe. You can see Kumagai all over Chase Feeler. Well, because he can hit that 3. Second personal foul on Kumagai. Kumagai might have to be replaced here with those 2 fouls in the first. Yes, he will be replaced there. You can see. Coming in is Keisuke Masuda. Kai. Nice swing. Long 2. A little bit too strong that time. That would have been the 3rd basket of Kitagawa. Ryoshe is going to lose it. Kai in the break. Nice bounce pass. Isaac Fotu overshoots, but Feeler's there. Feeler now with 8 points. Difference of about 4 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. Here in the first period of 4. Back to a 6-point lead. Remember, Brex has no more fouls to give. Active hands! That falls in the wrong hands though, but not gonna get it off. There was no clear change of possession, and the shot clock will expire. Hasegawa did the right thing. Look for space and launched. Will come up short though. 3.5 seconds, more than enough time. Kai with a spin. And we're going the other way. Point 3. Just time for one final heave. Well, Heath tried to make the most of that situation. And the first 10 minutes of this game number 1 is in the history books, and it's a 6-point lead enjoyed by Utsunomiya Brex. Nice little chat there between Chase Feeler and Nick Fazekas. The King with 2 points. They're going to need a whole lot more from him if they want to be able to come away with a victory here in game number 1. Let's see if he tries to be a little bit more active. Now here posting up against Chase. Array of moves will miss. That's going to land in his lap though. Yuma Fuji will go inside. Trying to take advantage of Taves. Follow-away's not going to work. Feeler with the board, and they're off and running. Looking to increase their 6-point lead are the Brex. Kai. Nice seal there by Isaac Fotu. Can't take advantage. Pretty good defense there from Nick. He's got a solid base. Matt Janning puts up a 3 and hits. Janning now with 2 threes. And also 3 free throws for a total of 9 points. Araya looks inside. Feeler with a jumper. Will miss everything. Araya was there though. Shot clock. Down to 5. Araya for 3 hits. And the lead is back up to 6. Araya has played tough defense here, not to mention hit the open shots. Janning. Janning looks for another 3 and hits. Janning's got 12 points to lead all scorers. You've got to make him drive, because that's his specialty. Popping from 3. Taves to the corner. Araya looking for another 3. Will come up short. Isaac Fotu can't hold on to that one. He was in a good spot though. Here comes the starting backcourt. So we've got Ikaruga and Endo back. Makoto Hiyajima also rejoins the action. Nick can't hit that one. Josh Scott also back on the floor. So essentially we've got the starting 5. Together with Feeler. Here's Feeler inside. Lays him in. He's back up to 5. 10 points already now here for Chase. Fazekas gives it right back. Yuma Fuji finds Heath. Heath against a double. Forced to kick it out. He might have been better served just forcing the issue down low there. Still a 5-point lead enjoyed by the visiting squad. Janning looking for space. Puts up a long 2 and hits. You've got to challenge those shots. Much better to allow him to take a drive to the basket. Not the best of finishers. Makoto. Makoto with a little chicken wing there. Will miss. Josh Scott for the putback. And it's back to a 5-point lead. Janning puts up another one. That time offline. He hurried that one. They're trying to push things. Watanabe. We'll wait for the troops. Nice ball movement being shown here. As the boys in red have settled into a zone. Feeler. Just too strong. Behind the back pass, not gonna work. Hiyajima will get around Nick. And he knew that was a mistake. From the moment he gave that pass, Remember, playoff basketball, you've got to play it smart. Timeout will be called. Utsunomiya now up by 7. Now chance of Kawasaki, but they've really not been able to take care of that basketball. Just too many turnovers. Kawasaki already with 6. Utsunomiya just with 4. Matt Janning inside. Puts up a floater. Says, take that. I know how to finish as well. Well, he's got 16 points to lead all scorers. Try and look inside. The pass behind Josh Scott. Here comes Matt Janning. Really look for the king. He'll go to the wings. Get it back. Puts up a 3. Boy, that was a heat check for Matt Janning there. Nick Fazekas was inside, waiting for the pass. Scott almost lost it. Will reset. Hurried 3. Didn't have to put that one up. There was still 9 seconds on the shot clock. Janning. Goes to Nick. That's a wise move. Nick will hand it off. Watanabe with the foul. First foul there in Watanabe. Might be a good time here for Hasegawa to check back in as we have a timeout. It's our first technical timeout here. We'll be back for more action in just a bit. Past the halfway mark of the second period. Nick Fazekas left open for 3. He'll come up short though. One of the few times he's had an open 3. That's been the story really here. A lot of open shots, not hit by Kawasaki. Watanabe will go inside. Josh Scott from the free throw line will miss. Nick with the board. Now with a better handoff. Yumafuji to Jani. Nick had the shot there. You can see he double clutched. A lot of time still in the shot clock. At 7, and then the sudden launch. That's gonna fall in the hands of Nick, and he's not gonna get an offensive rebound against that gentleman right there. Kosuke Takeuchi, a longtime member of the Japanese national squad, standing 6'9", 36 years old. He's a veteran in the true sense of the word. Knows exactly what to do, and he's going to try to shut down Nick Fazekas here. Picked up a foul there. Both teams with just one team foul each here in the second. So very far away from the penalty. But a 5-point lead enjoyed by Brex. This victory here for either squad will go down possibly to the final possession. That's why you've got to really take care of everyone you have. Almost dropping there from Makoto. He thought he had a 3-point play. He'll settle for 2 shots though. That'll be the first personal foul on Jordan Heath. He stopped and Heath was there, not expecting that. Three minutes, 42 seconds to go here before the halftime break. Makoto Hiejima makes that first. Can he match the biggest lead of the ball game? Yes, you can. There are a lot of fans of Utsunomiya Brex here at the Todoroki Arena, trying to be as noisy as they possibly can for their squad. More than just a section, as you can see there. Yumafuji from point blank range will miss. Makoto picks it up, and he'll bring it down himself. Nice look. And that's going to drop there for Josh Scott. It's now a 9-point lead at 36-27. Kawasaki now bleeding for points. When you need a basket, you go to the king. Not delivering that time though. Isaac Fotu with the board. It made life so miserable for Nick Fazekas. Scott posting up against Heath. For a shot. And looks like Heath is going to pick up his second personal foul. Not able to clear the board there. Josh Scott did the right thing. He just went straight into the body of Heath. Forced the call. And here comes Makoto Hiejima. Again with just 2 minutes and change remaining. Not quite sure if he's under the weather. He's not really played well, even in last weekend's quarterfinal series. That's going to drop for Josh Scott. The second will drop as well. And it's now an 11-point lead at 38-27. Another turnover for the Brave Thunder. Looking at the turnover story. 7 for Kawasaki, 5 for Utsunomiya. Makoto inside, up and under move, yes! He made that look so easy, that's 7 points. Almost a steal, it's completed. And it's now 42-27. Suddenly, a 13-point bulge enjoyed by the visiting squad. Futo will pick up a personal. And Chase Feeler's going to check in. More firepower here for Brex. Janning puts up a 3. Will come up short this time. Heath battling. Shinuyama offline. That's cleared there by Endo. Now to Ikaruga. Well, the boys in red just can't seem to find a basket. They've been at 27 for quite a while, and they've only scored 10 points here in the second period. And Hijima hits! He's starting to feel it. He's got 10 points. It is now 45-27. Ken Shinuyama help his team to a basket. Looking for a three-point play there. Not the best of fouls from Yusuke Endo, but he's still happy that his squad is up on top with under a minute to be played here in the first half. And they've got a huge 18-point advantage. There's Nick. Only with 2 points. He's got 4 rebounds. Shinuyama with nothing yet on the score sheet. No points, no rebounds, no assists. He's going to make that first. Matt Janning leading the scoring for his squad and all the scorers with 16. That's going to rattle out. Even the free throws not dropping here. Makoto will hand it off. Feeler. Almost a bobble. Against a double team. And we're going the other way. Will they make a correction here? Well, Makoto says, no, 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 that was our ball. And the referee says, that's right. Not a good foul there from Matt Janning. Shot clock was just down to 4.8. Not to mention the fact that Kawasaki will pick up now their 4th team foul. We'll take your pick. Well, it's not Matt Janning. It's Jordan Heath, and you can see there on the replay. That's the right call. He picked up his 3rd. That's even more trouble for Kawasaki here. Scott will try to challenge. Gives it up. Open 3. No. Janning with the board. Well, let's see if Nick tries to be extra aggressive in the second half. As we have the final possession here of the first. Janning looking for space. Utsunomiya has got fouls to give. They look for Nick. Nick inside. Yes! Not using their fouls, but Utsunomiya breaks. And Fazika says, let me take advantage. 2 quarters are done here at the Todoroki Arena. And it's a 15-point advantage enjoyed by the Brex. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here of this game. This is game number 1 between Utsunomiya Brex and the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. It was pretty nip and tuck to start things off. Yuma Fuji knocking it off the glass there. There was some contact, but the referees have been allowing a lot of real physical play. Jordan Heath puts up a 3, knocks that one down. That would actually give Kawasaki an 8-3 advantage. And then, starting to heat up from the outside was the visiting squad. Yusuke Endo knocking that one down. The King. That was his only basket in the first quarter. And then he'd hit right before the end of the half. Chase Feeler checked in and he hit 2 quick threes. And the moment Chase Feeler checked in, that was when the visiting squad started to build their lead. Nice pocket pass there. Isaac Fotu won't finish, but Feeler trailing. Matt Janning really got it going in the second period. Look at that long 2. And then he'd take it inside, put up a floater. Janning would finish with 16 points. He also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists, trying to do it all for his squad. But suddenly, in the second quarter, Makoto Hiejima caught fire. Hiejima would finish with 10 points. As we take a look at the numbers, 15-point lead enjoyed by Brex, and that's because they had better shooting from 2 and also better shooting from 3, as you can see it there. Free throw numbers just about even. When we take a look at the turnovers, actually both teams took care of the basketball. 8 turnovers for the Brave Thunders, 5 for Brex. Points in the paint though, that's where Brex really flexed their muscles, as they have 16 as compared to just 8 for the Brave Thunders. And the bench points, look at this. 1 bench point for the Brave Thunders, 19 for Brex. There's Matt Janning on your screen. Well, he caught fire and he was really taking most of the shots for his squad. More numbers, rebounds, just about even. 21 for Brex, 20 for Kawasaki. In terms of assists, Utsunomiya has got 2 more, 10-8. Steals, 5 steals for Brex and 3 for the Brave Thunders. Blocks, 1 each. As we take a look at the leading scorers, for Kawasaki, they're led by Janning with 16 points, 4 points for Fuji, and 4 points for Nick Fazekas. For the team that's on top, Makoto Hiejima with 10, Chase Feeler with 10, and Josh Scott with 8. That is really equal distribution of the points. Those are the numbers we're talking about. And also 6 points there for Kitagawa coming off the bench. Look at the rebounding story. Josh Scott's got 11 boards. Isaac Fotu's got 3 and Chase Feeler with 2. Jordan Heath's got 5 for Kawasaki. Nick and Matt Janning have 4 apiece. Look at the assists. Yuma Fuji's got 4. Matt Janning with 3. And the assist department for Utsunomiya Brex, 2 apiece for Endo, Hiejima, and Fotu. And now we're all set up. That's actually a very quick halftime break. Usually you have 18 minutes, sometimes 20. Here today, just 15. The players are raring to go. Let's see what adjustments Nick can make, together with their coach, Kenji Sato. Well, they need a strong start. Let's see what transpires in the next 2 quarters. Who will take game number 1 Will it be the Kawasaki Brave Thunders? Will it be Utsunomiya Brex? We will find out in just about an hour. And we're underway. Ikaruga bringing it up. Ikaruga still at the controls. Hoisting it high off the glass. Not going to work, but Endo will track it down. Rolling to the basket. Not really the specialty, but Josh Scott forcing the issue. He'll get it back once again. And who's the foul going to be on? If it's on Jordan Heath, that's going to be number 4. Everybody double checking, and they're going to say it's the first personal foul on Yuma Fuji. And everybody inside the Todoroki Arena heaving a huge sigh of relief. Josh Scott misses the first. Not really a textbook shot, but it's worked for him all throughout his career. Will miss that first free throw. Second will drop. Leads back up to 16. Full court press now being shown here by Brex. Just a change of defense, just to surprise the attack. Nick Fazekas left open for 3 hits. You can't leave him open, and you can't allow him to get going. He's got 7 points. Ikaruga will go to Fotu. They'll try to attack Nick. That's a good strategy. They look inside. Isaac Fotu, not going to drop. Janning picks it up and he'll bring it down himself. Foul will be called there on Endo. Not allowing Matt Janning to get into his offense early. Fuji puts up a 3. He has not found his range here today. He was exceptional in games number 1 and games number 2 last weekend in their quarterfinal matchup. Makoto will come up short. Isaac Fotu with the board. I think that's a wrong call. And Yuma Fuji saying, no, no, no. That was touched last by Josh Scott. But you can't look up at the big board. Makoto. Nice find inside. Fotu gets away. Lead is back up to 15. Well, taking advantage there of that missed call was Brex. Now to the King forcing the issue. Yes, he's got 9 points. And now you can see he's come to play here in the second half. No cruising through the game anymore here for Nick. They find Scott. Scott to the wing. Makoto Hiyajima. Well, the referee's allowing a lot of contact. Floater is going to work for Ikaruga. He's got 5 points. More importantly, his team's up by 15 once again. The King. A little bit too strong that time. Tipped out Kumagai. Hardly played in the first half because of foul trouble. Kumagai only played 11 minutes. And there's Kumagai contributing right away. He's got 5 points. That's going to cut the lead down to 12. Ikaruga finds Fotu. Now Endo. Isaac Fotu will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Isaac. Another foul is going to be called. If that's on Kumagai, that's number 3. But here's Kumagai with the hit. He can do that. That'll really extend the defense now here. Isaac Fotu will miss on that first. Remember, Jordan Heat's got 3 personal fouls. Fotu makes the adjustment and extends the lead once again to 13. Coach Ryuzo likes what he sees. Janning's going to bring it up. Finds Nick. Kumagai with another 3. Yes! He's got back-to-back 3s here in the third period. That cuts the lead down to 10. Slowly but surely, you can see Kawasaki whittling away at that once 18-point lead. Yuma Fuji with a nice smile there. Janning calling out the play. Not looking for his shot yet here. Janning will come up short. Endo with the rebound. They're trying to push it. Josh Scott trying to go into the early offense, but pretty good transition. D, and now hitting from the outside is Endo. Endo's got 6 points, and the lead is back up to 13, just like that. Fuji out to Janning. Janning looking for some space. Didn't like it. Kumagai once again. Back rims that one. Fotu with a long rebound. Hiyajima will bring it closer. No look pass. Finds Fotu. What a pinpoint pass there from Makoto. From the corner of his eye, he saw his import cutting, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Kumagai just when he was starting to heat up. He's going to hit the bench. Now might be a good time to bring in Ryusei Shinuyama, but they're going to bring in Hasegawa first. They want a little bit more height. Shinuyama, of course, is 5'10". Kumagai is 6'5". And so they got the 6'2" Hasegawa in first. He's going to be on the bench for quite a while. We're not going to see him till the 4th. Isaac Foda makes that second and leads back up to 15 after those 2 free throws. Chase Feeler will check in, and now more firepower from the outside. Matt Janning has not yet scored here in the second half. Let's see if he looks for his shot here. Up against Makoto. They're setting up the King. Fazekas for 3. That's a long one. And he knocks it down. The King is now in double digits with 12 points. He scored 8 here in the third. Scott finds Feeler, extra pass. Ikaruga to Endo. Endo with a layup. Foul's going to be called, and Hasegawa still down. The foul's going to be called on Nick. They're going to have to work on Hasegawa here. He's not moving from that spot. He's been clutching onto that knee of his. Well, there was a slip, and it looked like he extended out a little bit too much. as he hobbles to the bench. Another one of the players should actually try to help assist him to that bench. He's in pain. Endo hits, and he's going to go straight into the locker. Well, our prayers go out to Hasegawa. We're hoping he's okay. 2 free throws are down, and it's now back to a 14-point advantage. As checking back in is Shuhei Kitagawa, who had 6 points in the first half. Chance now of Kawasaki. They're going to need a whole lot of that from their fans here at the Todoroki Arena. The King puts up another 3. Short that time. Josh Scott with a board. Feeler gets it. No look pass to the wrong individual. Here comes Matt Janning. Matt Janning issued a pass, and so that's going to be just a side court throw-in. As you can see, that's where he got hit by a wayward elbow. So he'll pick up his second personal foul. Ikaruga's going to hit the bench, and here comes Kai Taves. The King gets away. There was some contact there. He wasn't happy with the none call. But the lead back down to 12. Under 4 minutes to be played here in the third. Yajima with a nice find, and a foul is going to be called in the interior. Is that against Jordan Heath? He says, please, not me. He's just trying to stay in the ball game. He's actually been a non-factor here in the third period. That's going to be the first personal foul on number 11. That's Keisuke Masuda. Josh Scott will head to the line. Not the surest of releases from the free throw line, but it's been working. He's getting the soft touch. That time, a little bit too strong. Yimafuji trying to push the pace. The pace has not been to their liking. The King, yes. The King continues to pour on the points here. He's got 16 points. 12 of them here in the third. No need to rush, says Kai. Puts up a long 2, a little bit too strong. Heath with the board. Janning using that pick from Nick. Puts up a 3, will be short. You saw that on the release. Hijima with another rebound. He's got 3 to go with 10 points and 5 assists. They look for Chase. Hijima for 3. A little bit too strong. Tap for Josh Scott will go straight out. Here comes Ryusei Shinoyama again with 2 minutes and change remaining. It makes you wonder if he's coming off an injury or something, or he's not feeling in the best of shape. They have him coming off the bench, yes, but not with just a little over 2 minutes remaining. The King taps it to himself, gets away for 2 more. You like this timeout from Coach Ryuzo Anzai. He's feeling that Nick starting to settle in, taking over here in the third period, and they might try to change up their defensive stance. Two minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the third period. Let's see what Kawasaki can get from Ryusei Shinuyama. He's been a big question mark here today. Shinuyama with just 1 point. He's only played 6 minutes. An offensive foul is going to be called there. That's going to work in favor of Kawasaki, already in the penalty. Isaac Photo is going to check back in. Josh Scott will check out. Fuji will bring it up. He's in the backcourt together there with Shinuyama. They find Shinuyama. Shinuyama has really been held in check here. Yuma Fuji with a floater will come up short. The tap goes to Ikaruga, and they're off and running once again into the heart of the defense, and then they'll pull it out. Kai Taves will attack. That's actually a very smart move because Jordan Heath has 3 personal fouls. Foul there will stop the play. Foul from Kitagawa. Well, Jordan Heath doing the right thing there, just going straight up. Now both teams in the penalty here. That's a poor pass. Behind the back dribble, and Chase Feeler with a behind the back slam. He's got 12 points. Rocking the rim there. Let's watch it once again if he possibly can. Getting away from the defender. And just like that, it's back to a double-digit advantage for Utsunomiya Brex.
再開。試合は川崎ボールからの再開。
Under a minute to be played here in the third period. That Chief Utsunomiya can carve out some of that magic he has had early in his career. The 33-year-old puts it up, will miss. Here comes Ikaruga. They go to Fotu. Will he challenge Nick? He'll try, he'll give it back out. Ikaruga puts up a three. Will just miss. Isaac Fotu battling for it there. And they're going to say it's a jump ball situation. And let's see where this the possession arrow point to. Araya will check in. He's in there primarily for defensive purposes, but he's hit a three earlier. 18.4 seconds remaining here. Ball belongs to Kawasaki. They're going to opt for the last shot here. Trying to get inside. Final shot. Yes! That was well run. And not allowing their opponents to get a basket off. That's going to cut the lead. And here come the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. As we head into the fourth, it's 61 for Utsunomiya, 52 for Kawasaki. Fourth and final quarter is upon us. This is game number one between the Kawasaki Brave Thunders and the Utsunomiya Bricks. They look inside. Easy basket there for Isaac Fotu. And just like that, the lead is back up to 11. This is a sign that you like if you're a Kawasaki fan. Ryusei Shinuyama, one of their top locals, their main gun for quite a while, is starting out here in the fourth. And he hits! Well, he's gonna need to come alive here in the fourth, no question about it. Isaac Fotu with a floater. Chase Fielder coming out of nowhere, taps that through. Matt Janning will be fouled there by Ikaruga. That's going to be the second personal foul on Ikaruga. There's Chase Feeler. He has really been a spark off the bench. Janning gets away from Kai. Nick forces the issue once again inside. And now calling out for the defensive alignment. 20 points right now for Nick the King. Kai kicks it out. Extra pass. Ikaruga open. A little bit too strong. Tap from Araya is not going to work. Here comes Kawasaki just down by 9. It's now or never. Utsunomiya looking for some space. We'll give it to the King. The King facing a double team. Goes to the wing. Janning inside. Janning will miss. Heath with the offensive rebound. Utsunomiya for 3. Yes! And here comes that rally that the fans at the Todoroki Arena have been waiting for. That lead has been cut down to 6. The closest Kawasaki has been since being down by 18 points. Layup's not going to work. Isaac Fotu there with the rebound, and a foul is going to be called. And Ryusei. He's not happy with the call, but there was contact. Watch it here. This is a good angle to get it from. He says, I got all ball. He's going to pick up a second personal foul, though. Feeler will hand it off. Endo. Now to Scott. Scott will challenge. Who's there once again to save the day? Chase Feeler. Chase Feeler has been all over the place. He's got 16 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Utsunomiya finds Janning. Janning for 3. Can't answer. Janning has not scored here in the second half after scoring 16 in the first. Scott forces the issue. Will miss. Janning. He should try to get something going towards the basket. Matt Janning, a little bit of a jab step here and there. Finds the King. The King, though, is going to lose it. Nice hands from Josh. Makoto will bring it closer and he'll be fouled. Foul there from Masuda, the youngster. It's now an 8-point lead enjoyed by Utsunomiya Brex, and they've got possession. Makes you wonder when they're going to send in Kumagai, as Yuma Fuji will check back in. Masuda did his job. Jordan Heath, no, I think should be a little bit more aggressive now. It's the 4th period, and he just has 3 personals. Chase Feeler left open for this one. Will fall short. Matt Janning setting it up. Janning hoists a 3, hits! Well, they're going to need him to come alive here in the second, just like he did in the first. He looks over at the bench, says, okay, now I'm starting to feel it. Call my number a little bit more. Scott will fall short. There's Feeler once again. You've got to put a body on Chase. He will kill you. Chase Feeler now with 18 points, 6 rebounds. They go to Nick. Was very quiet in the first half, but he's come alive here in the second. Nice find. Janning hits. Shinoyama now starting to set things up for his teammates. 22 points now for Matt. And a while ago you saw Kumagai on the bench just cheering. They're going to need him to contribute here as we enter the last 5 minutes of play. Makoto Hiyajima kicks it out. Feeler for three. That'll rim out. Makoto Hiyajima with the board. It has been a real physical game here in game number 1. Both teams needing this victory here to open up the series, to quickly take the upper hand. Chase Feeler has been gold for his squad. Shinoyama screaming out the defensive assignments and saying, we gotta go. We need a stop and then let's score. They're just down by 4. Chase Feeler's gonna take his seat. Maybe for about a minute. Possibly less with the way he's playing. Endo finds Watanabe. Shot clock's winding down to 2. Fourth shot. Nothing. Chance to get even closer. Kawasaki inside. You can just see how physical it has been. Janning puts up a 3. Will fall short. Scott with the rebound. Past the halfway mark. Nice spin there from Makoto. Nice find inside. Isaac Fotu with a spin. Getting away from Nick Fazekas. That's going to bring the lead back up to 6. That's going to bring us to a technical timeout. It's going to be an exciting 4 minutes and 14 seconds when we come back. Welcome back to the Todoroki Arena as we have the final minutes of this game between Kawasaki and Utsunomiya. This is game number 1 of the semifinals for the championship of the B.LEAGUE 2021-2022 season. 6-point lead enjoyed by Utsunomiya. And they have Ryusei Shinoyama on the bench. Maybe for a minute breather as Kumagai has been sent back in. Fazekas will come up short, but to get the rebound there was Jordan Heath, and he will be fouled there by Makoto Hiyajima. That's going to mean 2 free throws. Makoto not liking it. He said he was boxing out. But it looked like a good call because the moment Heath got it, he put it up. That was a smart play. Watch it here. There was a box out, and he put it up without coming back down. Hiyajima will pick up a personal there, but more importantly here for the other side, Jordan Heath and score a couple of free throws and bring his team closer. It's a miss on the second. Scott with the rebound. Josh Scott now with 16 boards together with 10 points. He's got a double-double. And they're looking for more. Makoto will come out and get this one as he tries to create for his squad as expected. They go to Scott on the outside. He's got a size mismatch there. And a foul will be called on Matt Janning. Matt Janning is 6'4". Josh Scott is 6'10". They're gonna switch it up as they did there, as that's just the first personal foul there on Matt Janning. The problem for Kawasaki is now they're in the penalty with 3:29 to be played. Makoto picked up by Janning. There's a switch. Fotu will try to take advantage of the size mismatch. They kick it out. Ikaruga hits. Well run play for Utsunomiya Brex, and they're back up by 8. Now the time for the boys in red to execute. Fuji out to Nick. Back to Fuji. That's going to stop the play, and the foul might be called there in Endo. It is on Endo. That's his 4th personal foul. Fuji trying to create once again. Almost lost it. Shot clock down to 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. What a time to come up with a defensive stop. Under 3 minutes to be played here. Still a lot of time remaining. Kawasaki not yet out of this one. But they need a stop of their own and to score on the other end. Not also exactly the time for Utsunomiya to just burn clock. Isaac Fotu's gonna lose it. Now they can still reset. A lot of time on their shot clock. Nice look inside. Josh Scott scores. What a find there from Makoto. And he's loving it. The lead is back up to 10. Josh Scott with 12 points. As a timeout will have to be called by Kawasaki. No Ryusei Shinuyama here for Kawasaki in the final 2 minutes 22. He's still on the bench. Wow. In a game that you're trailing by 10, Shinuyama not being called to action. That's a poor pass. It goes straight to Josh Scott. Another turnover here. That's going to be turnover number 12. That's turnover number 13 after a turnover here from Utsunomiya. Seems like nobody wanted to score in that particular sequence. Still, Coach Kenji pushing his team, saying there's still a lot of time. We're only down by 10. Utsunomiya though, if they score here, it just might be lights out for game number 1. Ikaruga gets it in bounds to Isaac Fotu. Fotu will challenge once again. Picks up his dribble. Ikaruga, nice find. Endo for 3. Bang! That's a huge shot. And the lead is back up to 13. 11 points now in the contest for Endo. And no timeout going to be called by Kawasaki. Fuji in trouble. Finds Heath. Will get it back. Almost lost it. Now they do. That just could be it. Just too many mistakes here. And there's another one. That's 2 free throws for Utsunomiya Brex. And that just might be it for Kumagai. Yes, he is fouled out. There's confirmation. And now they might bring in Shinuyama. And there is Ryusei being sent in. He's beside himself there with anger. This could be the final nail on the coffin for Kawasaki here this afternoon. Just could. Unless Kawasaki is able to come up with some quick baskets and then stops. And there's the timeout we were expecting earlier. Now, Kenji Sato will sue for time. Shinuyama's gonna check in, but it might just be a little bit too late. Let's see though. Stranger things have happened here in the B-League. But they're gonna need some help from Utsunomiya, because Utsunomiya definitely in the driver's seat here. Yuma Fuji for 3! No! That's a shot they needed to make, and in fact Yuma Fuji has just been off here today. Fuji just with 6 points, 2 rebounds. He does have 7 assists though. It's now a 15-point lead and could be more with these free throws coming up. Looks like Nick will be replaced. Now Josh Scott with some insurance free throws. Chase Feeler's going to check back in. I was expecting him to be back maybe at the 4-minute mark, but nonetheless, good decisions made here so far by Ryuzo Anzai. Makoto Hijima with a smile. Why not? His team will come away with a victory here. As he was sitting there on Yusuke Endo. No, check that on Seiji Ikaruga. Heath can hit, and that should be it. Feeler's going to bring it down himself. And now they're just going to use clock. Scott will attack. And a foul will be called on Heath. That'll be number 4 in Jordan. As they get ready to be replaced. You're going to need them fresh because tomorrow these two teams are facing each other once again. That's going to be 3 in the afternoon tomorrow, Sunday. Game number 2. As Yuta Tabuse is going to check in. He has come in sparingly all throughout this season. But he's really there on the bench more than anything else to mentor the young players. He still loves to play the game of basketball. Both free throws are down. And it's an imposing lead as we have Kosuke Takeuchi, one half of the Takeuchi brothers that play for Japan. They've been fixtures in the national team as well. But they're reaching the tail end of their careers. They're both 36 years old. And both stand 6'9". Checking in now is Yusuke Tsunai for the final 49 seconds. They're going to try to score, that's for sure. On the other side for Utsunomiya, they're going to know that they've got the victory here, so they're not really going to need to push. Shot clock's now down to 9. Well, Takeuchi is going to give him that one. Kai is going to bring it up. They might not even try to score here. Up against Shinuyama. Shinuyama staying right on top of him. Kai gets away and he'll put it at layup. No, he won't. Will they want to try to have the final say? Why not? Power dribble. Going to the left hand. Scoring there is Masuda. And that's going to be your final score. Taking game number 1 is Utsunomiya Brex, 83-70. Very disappointed home fans here at the Todoroki Arena. Looking forward to another victory after they picked up back-to-back last weekend. But here today, they're going to fall to Utsunomiya Brex. And they need to come up with a tremendous performance tomorrow to force a game number 3, which could happen on Monday. As you take a look at the quarter scoring, Utsunomiya Brex getting off to a very good first half, leading by 6 after the first period, getting another 9-point spread after the first 2 quarters, and then they just cruise to victory here tonight. Shinuyama and company will say thank you to their fans for coming over. They're going to head back into the locker room and get back to their hotels as they prepare for game number 2, which is in less than 24 hours. Matt Janning will have to wonder what exactly transpired in the first half. He had 16 points, and then he just had 6 in the second half. In fact, 6 of those 2 threes came very late in the fourth quarter. We're going to set things up and we're going to hear from Coach Ryuzo Anzai in just a bit. Shinuyama is a hero in Japanese basketball and we're going to need him. The fans are saying to be a hero once again tomorrow for our squad to force an all-deciding game number 3. But for Utsunomiya, seems like they found the formula for success. And they're looking to make it back-to-back tomorrow to book for themselves a spot in the finals. Quickly, the Brave Thunders leave the court. Here we now have Coach Ryuzo Anzai.
ディフェンス機能したかと思いますが、この1試合どう振り返りますか。
1試合通してね、ディフェンスしっかり踏ん張って、リバウンドのところ全員でいってっていうのが徹底できたんで、川崎さんね70点で抑えるの本当に難しいことなんで、そこをね選手たちがやってくれたなと思います。
そして後半は少し追い上げられるところもありました。あそこよく我慢しましたね。
そうですね、今シーズンねそういうケース結構経験してきたんで、本当に選手たちがねそこの我慢の仕方だったり、オフェンスもねどこ狙っていくかっていうのをしっかり明確についていけた結果があそこ耐えられたところかなと思いますけど。
あと苦しい時間帯にスリーポイントですとかフォローのポイント、あとベンチからのメンバーのポイント、そういったものも聞きましたね。
もう本当にねプレータイム長い短い関係なく本当に選手たちが一人一人役割こなしてくれた結果が今日の勝ちだと思うんで、明日ねもう1試合ありますんでしっかり準備していきたいなと思います。
あとはアウェーですけども、かなり黄色い T シャツファンの存在も大きかったですか。
いや本当にねクォーターファイナルからずっとですけど、会場に入った瞬間に黄色い方たちが本当にたくさんいて、本当にね幸せですし、本当こうやってたくさん応援してくれる人たちに何か返せるように頑張っていきたいなと思いますんで、明日もう1試合しっかり川崎にぶつかっていきたいなと思います。
ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございました。
Coach Ryuzo essentially talked about the fact that it was really difficult to be able to defend the entire 4 quarters and the entire court, really. But he said, my team executed the game plan, we came away with a victory, and we're looking to win back-to-back here against Kawasaki. Now we have Chase Feeler.
Offensively, but how do you feel about the team? I felt like we did a really good job of attacking them from multiple places. I've been telling Maka when he's aggressive, it's difficult to guard us. And you have Josh, Isaac that are creating a lot, Seiji and Endo hitting open shots, and it just creates a lot for everybody when we play as a team like we did tonight.
本当にチームとしての結果だと思います。比江島選手があれだけアグレッシブにアタックしてくれれば、それだけディフェンスを引きつけますし、そうなってくれば他の選手も空いてくるので、そういったところでイカルガ選手だったりエンド選手だったり、他の選手たちがしっかりこのオープンショットを決めてくれて、今日のような試合ができれば自分たちはすごく止めるのが難しいチームになると思います。
今日はフィーラー選手がここでの得点でかなり流れが宇都宮に向くというシーンもあったかと思いますが、その点はどうでしょう。
When we kind of struggle a little bit, like you score, you help us on the offensively, and then you got us the momentum going. How you think?
I'm glad when I'm able to come in and help. Like I said, it's really when our whole team is going, we're very difficult to guard, and I feel like offensively we've been in that rhythm. And then the main thing, we're just trying to be a very solid defensive team, make things as difficult as we can for them. You got Matt Jennings, Fazika is a great shooter, so it's hard, but we're trying to make it difficult for them.
そうですね、先ほども言ったようにチームとしての、チームとしてしっかり戦ったところでの、勝利だったと思いますけれども、今日みたいに、自分たちが、アグレッシブにプレーしていれば止めるのが難しいチームだと思いますし、ディフェンス面でも今日はしっかり、チームで、川崎さんを止めることができたので、ただ川崎さんは本当にファジーカ選手だったり篠山選手だったり藤井選手だったりジャニング選手だったり、本当にオフェンス能力の高い選手が揃っているので、しっかり明日も自分たちのバスケットボールができるように頑張っていきたいなと思います。
どうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
Well, there you had the comments there from Chase Feeler. Well, they really had to be able to shut down Nick Fazekas, which they were able to do in the first half. Nick just came alive in the second, but the lead, I guess, was just a little bit too much. They were up by 18 points, and they never looked back as they cruised after being down by a few points here and there. Here now is Josh Scott.
今日は2桁得点12ポイント、そしてリバウンド17取りました。自分のこの活躍どう感じてますか。
Just happy we won. We got another big one tomorrow, but yeah, you just come in knowing every game's a battle. Every team's good, and I think we came out and got the win as a team.
チームとしてしっかり勝てたということがとても嬉しいですし、どんな試合もチャンピオンシップになると激しい試合になると思うので、しっかり自分たちのバスケットボールを貫いていきたいなと思います。
敵地でのセミファイナルということですが、スコット選手含め選手みんな用意してきたプレーをしっかりやっているように見えました。チームとしてどういうふうに臨んだんでしょう。
It's an away game, but it seems like everyone was prepared, everyone's ready for this battle. But how do you think?
I think we were ready after the finals last year. So, I mean, we've been looking forward to this opportunity to compete for a championship, and we're here. So, I think every one of us is taking advantage of that opportunity.
自分たちは去年のファイナルから準備をしてきましたので、みんながこのチャンピオンシップに向けてすごく気持ちを入れてやっていると思いますし、しっかりこのいい準備からこのパフォーマンスつながっていくかなと思います。
明日の相手ビッグマンとのマッチアップは大変だと思いますが、どういうところを大事にしたいですか。
I think, going into tomorrow, obviously it's a closeout game for us, and they want to get a win here on their home floor. So we just got to match their energy and know that they're going to come out very strong tomorrow and, be able to match them.
明日、自分たちが勝てば決勝進出を決めれますし、川崎さんにとっては後がない試合になるので、川崎さんはおそらく今日以上のエナジーを持って、試合に臨んでくると思うので、それ以上のエナジーを自分たちが出せるように準備をしていきたいなと思います。
ありがとうございました。
Well, tomorrow is going to be a closeout game as far as they're concerned. On the other side, Kawasaki, it's a do or die match. They got to win or their season's over. They're going to look to be able to force a game number 3 this coming Monday. Will he have a game on Monday? We'll find out tomorrow. The game number 2 is at 3 in the afternoon, Philippine time. We're going to go through some of the highlights and also run through some of the numbers before we call it a day. But this day belonged to Utsunomiya Brex, winning this one 80-70. Here we have Makoto Hiyajima.
大事な初戦取りましたね。
はい、ありがとうございます。
アウェーですけれども、このファンの声援というのは大きく聞こえてましたか。
そうですね、アウェーとは感じない素晴らしい、応援を本当にありがとうございます。
もう要所要所で比江島選手のポイント、そしてアシストも光ったと思います。どんな気持ちでこのゲーム臨んだんでしょう。
もう相手に流れを本当に持っていかせないっていうところを本当に意識して、得点取るところとアシストをするところと本当にしっかり見極めて、チームに勢いを与えられたんじゃないかなと思います。
勢いという意味では第3クォーターの立ち上がり少し向こうに行きそうでした。あのあたりはどうやって乗り切ったんでしょうか。
やっぱり相手に行きかけましたけど、しっかり自分たちのやるべきところ、リバウンドのところでしっかりイニシアチブを取れたし、ディフェンスからしっかり走ったりとか、相手に引っ掛けましたけど、しっかりそういったところを遂行できたので、そういったところは良かったと思います。
ニック・ファジーカス選手は後半点取られましたが、今日はキーマンを抑えたかなという印象はありますが。
そうですね、ジャニング選手だったりニック選手にやられてはしまったんですけど、しっかり他の選手を抑えたり、やられてはいけないと時間帯にやられなかったりというところでしっかり要所は締めてたと思うので、しっかり明日も引き続きやっていきたいなと思います。
明日は今日以上のエナジーで来ると思います。明日に向けてはどうでしょう。
そのエナジーをまず上回らなきゃいけないですし、やるべきことは本当に変わらないので、しっかり明日も出だしからしっかり、やっていきたいなと思います。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
Very nice statement there from Makoto Hiyajima, one of the heroes for their squad here today. As he said, more than anything else, I was very surprised about the visitors' arena. Because he said it seemed like there were so many fans of Utsunomiya Brex, and there they are. In fact, they're still there in their seats because they wanted to make sure that they were right there for the interview here for their 3 players. Some of the highlights here. Ikaruga started off scoring with a 3. Fuji really couldn't find his rhythm all day. Banks that one through. Jordan Heath put up a long 3 and hit. That would give Kawasaki an 8-3 advantage. They led by 5. And then after that, the onslaught began. 21-15 was our tally. 6-point lead enjoyed by Brex, the king. Got 2 points early, and he got 2 points late in the first half for just 4 points. Chase Feeler coming off the bench would hit 2 threes. That's lack of recognition there from Nick Fazekas. Just giving the shooter too much space. And turnovers were the big story here. 14 turnovers for Kawasaki, just 9 for Utsunomiya. And Chase Feeler with so many putbacks. He had 3. Matt Janning got it going in the first half. He had 16 points. And then he would contribute just 2 more threes in the fourth quarter. Look at the numbers here. Rebounding wise, it's +6 for Utsunomiya, 42-36. Assists, +5, 23-18. Steals, +4, 9 against 5. All in favor of Brex. Field goal shooting just about even, really. 42% for Utsunomiya, 41% for Kawasaki. Very, very close, as you can see here. Kawasaki shot 26 out of 43 from the field. Utsunomiya Brex shot 27 out of 64. You would think that it'll be a real close affair. Well, from the field goal shooting it was. But the real advantage was from the free throws. Utsunomiya going to the line making 19 out of 25 tries. Kawasaki 7 out of 10. So they got +12 from the free throw line, and that proved to be the real difference maker. The king started to hum in the second half. But I think the adjustment they need to be able to make, as we take a look at this highlight play, behind the back dribble and reverse slam there. And again, another tip in from Chase Feeler. Shinuyama started to hit, but it's a little bit too late. Let's take a look at the leading scores for both these squads. Kawasaki led by Janning with 22 points. Nick Fazekas with 20. And Kumagai had 8. For the winners, Chase Feeler had 18. Josh Scott with 14. And Hiyajima contributed 12. Rebounding story, Scott with 17. Feeler with 7. And Isaac Fotu with 7. In a losing effort, Jordan Heath had 10 points. 10 boards rather. And Fazekas would have 9. And Matt Janning would help out with 6 caroms. In the assist department, 7 apiece for Yuma Fuji and Makoto Hiyajima. Isaac Fotu with a nice find. Hockey assist goes to him, but Ikaruga finding Enzo in the corner. And that's going to be our final score, 83-70. Taking game number 1 is Utsunomiya Brex. Do join us for the coverage tomorrow. That's going to do it here for us today. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thanks for joining us. Till tomorrow, take care. Have a good afternoon ahead. God bless.